In this lecture, I will start explaining DevOps lifecycle. The first one is your continuous development. We have number of phases in the DevOps lifecycle. So we'll understand one by one. I will try to explain each DevOps lifecycle with a diagram. So first we'll understand theoretically, then I will show you the diagram, the picture, and what are the tools that is responsible or comes under each lifecycle. The first phase of the DevOps lifecycle is where the planning and software coding takes place. The planning involves understanding the vision of the project. So in this phase, the planning of the project will take place. Suppose my company has got one project from the client. So in this phase, we'll do the planning, we'll understand what are the requirements, what is the vision of the project, how many developers are required to complete this project. So all these things happen in this life cycle. Planning doesn't involve any major tools, but maintaining the code entails the use of a range of tools. So in this phase, the developers will start doing the coding of the project, but they need some centralized location where they can push their codes. So here it doesn't require any major tools except one tool where they can put their codes. And these are the languages which can be used by the developers to start doing the coding for the project. So here the developers are responsible for starting the coding part. The process of maintaining the code is called the source code management SCM, where the version control tools such as Git, TFS, GitLab, Subversion. So these are the tools which can be used to maintain or provide the centralized location where the developers can push their codes. So let's understand the continuous development with a diagram. So here we have a beautiful diagram. So let me try to explain with this diagram so that you can easily understand. So here you can see at the top, this is my company, and my company has got one project from the client. So this is my client, and the project is project A. It could be any project like software development, or you need to develop some Tomcat server, any login page for registration, anything. So first of all, in first phase, you are going to do the planning. You will understand what is the vision of the project, what all the developers are required for developing the code of this project. So here you can see you have this team, the developer teams, who will start doing into this project. They will do the planning, and here you can see the developers, they can use the below source code. They can use the Java, Python, JavaScript and C++. Now they will start working on their laptop, that is your local distributed version control systems, and then they can push their code or commit their code into the GitHub. GitHub is a web-based Git repository, or we can say the central location where the coders, they can push their code. So this is your continuous development. And after that we have the continuous integration. So that's all. In the next lecture I will discuss about the continuous integration.